Catherine, first of all, congratulations.
Thank
How
you.
does this feel?
It feels wonderful. It's a really a surprise. It's something I thought maybe had passed me by. So it's really just delightful.
And how amazing was it to celebrate with Noah on the set? And we all saw the video. What's that been like?
It's been great. I mean, all of us have a great camaraderie, but to be able to share that moment with him was just, I think we both just felt really proud. I think we felt proud of all of us, really.
Yeah, well, you get emotional because it was probably a hard adventure to embark on this show.
No, it was a great adventure. It was really a bucket list thing for me to work with John Wells, and so then for Noah to pick me to work alongside him and Scott, they're just really quality humans with great artistic records, and I felt really lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, and what a unique concept. I mean, the way the show is shot. Can you kind of just explain it a little bit for people that have no idea what behind the scenes the show is like that do?
Well, the pit is shot in real time, so it's supposed to look like one whole day. So we have to just keep that going. We have to sort of keep track of where we are, like in our body, like with our physical exhaustion, what's going on with us. Let our hair and our makeup break down as it would over the day. So there's a lot of tracking of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you were pretty exhausted at the end of season one. I mean, burned out, stressed out. I'm sure
Yes.
you were coming back, but what's
Yeah.
what's happening with you?
Well, they got to give an old lady a job, right? It's like, guys, I just got here. Please don't fire me. I don't know. I don't have anything to do with it, but I'm glad it worked out in my favor.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
so how is it going to work out in season two? What can you tell us?
I can't tell you too much except for that it takes place over the 4th of July. It's definitely a changed Dana. And even the new Dana that we see coming back will also transform over the season. So that's what I can tell you.
Wow. Well, I mean, Fourth of July weekend is a pretty.
It's an amateur hour, right? Yeah.
So it gets pretty intense, I would imagine.
I imagine it's going to, but honestly, I only have a certain amount of scripts. I don't know either. I actually don't ask to know. It makes these interviews safer.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Well said. But what about a changed Dana? What are we going to see?
I just think we'll see someone that's a little bit tougher, a little bit less willing to bend over backwards for people starting out, a little bit gun shy,
Mm.
a little more boundaries.
Mm.
Hmm.
And this show really is a tribute to the frontline workers who are in these
Definitely.
hospitals and the nurses. And I've had experience with it too. But tell me about your own experience and how that changed your point of view on this whole adventure.
Well, I had cancer. I finished my treatment about a year before I got the job, and there was one day where sometimes when you get sick, it just feels like a zombie and like you're never going to get better. And there was a day in the ER for me that just felt like that. Like, am I ever going to get out of this hospital after the cancer? I just kept having to go back to the ER. And my worst day was really saved emotionally by an ER nurse that just pulled me aside and was like, the first 6 months after cancer are really the hardest, and it's not going to stay like this. What can I do for you? And just that gesture, and I believed her, it really fed into how I play Dana and how I think about these people and the people that were willing to bring me a warm blanket. And we all have like that special doctor along the way. For me, my radiologist was particularly helpful. I got my first job the last day of my radiology, and he came in early so that I could go from radiology to New York to start acting again. So, just these things like where I felt really cared for, and I was really grateful that I could put that into Dana and honor them in that way. It was actually been a big spiritual equation because, you aren't working, then you have cancer. You're like, what happened to my life? And so for it to all be of use, that whole journey to be of use into playing this role, and then for the role to get recognized is really, really just a testament to faith, I think.
What a cool story you
Yeah,
have right
it's
now.
pretty cool.
And you look beautiful.
Thank
how
you.
how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm healthy as far as I know.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you're beaming still
Thank
from
you.
all of this going on in your life.
Thank you.
So did Noah give you any kind of tips from ER days on how to handle a medical drama show like this?
No, but I'm a good follow. I just stepped in line. I had a feeling that the key to the character and also to Catherine playing the character was humility. And I just got the sense that they wanted it to feel like a team and just no ego. And I think that's a thing that everyone probably connects to about Dana. She's kind of egoless and she's just in there trying to help. And so I just brought that inside and outside. It's not to have too much separation between myself and the role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you getting ready for Emmy night yet or too early?
No, I got a stylist, and I don't know what she's going to cook up, but it's getting exciting.
What do you want to wear? Do you have any envision?
I want to wear something really classic and really beautiful and just very clean, but also something that's happy and fun. Those were my directions. So we'll see.
And probably a stupid question, but who's your date for the Emmys?
That very handsome grand show.
Great.